Hey guys, it's Daedric. We're gonna be doing the creature assignment. So I'm gonna start off with a sphere, and I'm gonna increase the segments to 64 so it's smoother on the edges. And I'm gonna go into the modifier tab, and I'm gonna look up FFD, and it creates a lattice around the model. And basically within this lattice, we have these things called control points. So like if I select one here, and the more I pull it, it kind of deforms it in a way like that. But in this instance, I want to select some of the bottom ones. And I kind of want to just select these ones right here at the bottom, these four. And I'm going to expand it on the YX axis, kind of like this. And then I'm going to select the top ones, and I'm going to pull these in. And then I'm going to select all of the bottoms and expand these out a little bit, and kind of bring in the middle ones just a little bit. Finally, select the top, bring this down, middle ones, bring them down a little bit. And that looks about right. Looks kind of cool. So our body is complete. We want to make our legs, and I'm going to do that using a spline. So in my create menu, I'm going to go to shapes, line, and I'm going to use this grid, as a guide. I'm going to create a little box, close the spline, and then I'm going to go to my modifiers, and I want to do an extrusion. So I got to find it over here on the list, and we got to increase the amount to about that much. And I'm going to delete the top, and I'm going to select just the top edges, and I'm gonna try and create a leg like shape, just little by little. Just take your time, and that looks pretty solid. So we have a gap in our geometry here, and when you're 3D modeling, you generally want to make sure that your model is watertight. So I'm just gonna cap it right here, cap the holes, and notice it's capped it, which is great. And finally, I'm gonna select the whole thing, and I'm gonna just select the edges, and we're gonna come over here to the chamfer, and I'm gonna do like 3 and increase this to where it looks about right, and that looks pretty solid. So I'm gonna select the model, go into the top view, and basically position it to where I want it to be. Bring this down a little bit so it fits as one of the legs. And let's see. Basically, that looks perfect. So now I need more legs. I'm gonna go to the top, select the leg, and I'm gonna reposition the center of rotation to be in the middle right there. So now when I rotate this, I can have equal distant legs. So this kind of helps speed up the process. So about 8 legs, looks about right. And yeah, our creature's looking pretty good. Kind of looks like one of those Hershey candy things. It needs eyes, so I'm gonna go to create. We're gonna go back to our shapes, sphere. And the important thing is you want to turn on auto grid right there. And so basically it has this gizmo. So when you highlight a 3D object, it's always perpendicular or tangent to the 3D surface. So if I click and hold, I can create little eyes right there. And that looks about right. And now, finally, the last step is we want to create the mouth of the little creature. So I'm just going to borrow one of these legs, duplicate it, and then I'm just going to change its pivot point to be centered to the object. It's a little easier to work with. And basically, just trying to create a little smiley face for our creature here. So our creature is happy. That looks about right. Bring it up, scale it down, rotate just a little bit. Sometimes you gotta finagle it. And yeah, this looks good. And yep, there's our creature. Hope you guys liked the video, and catch you guys in the next one.